Hey folks, FJB3 here, the Wrestling Nut. More content for geeks. So if you watched Raw last night, that was a damn good show. One of the best shows they've done in a while. Now, if you get anything from my content, I try to give you good shit. Please subscribe to me. That would be really cool. I've been right a lot. Let's go through it real quickly, folks. So they end Jey Uso's title run after 51 days. They finally admit that they made a mistake with putting the belting Jey Uso, because he's really not world championship caliber. He's just not, folks. I started my channel after the Royal Rumble. I said this was the biggest mistake the WWE's ever done. They tried to manufacture a WrestleMania moment for you, a la Kofi Kingston, a la Daniel Bryan. That landed flat to the fans. So, you had this TV match, and it was a surprise that they decided to take the belt off him after 51 days on a Raw. Because I thought this was really a Seth Rollins cash-in moment they were setting up, or maybe the Goldberg angle that we've been rumored about forever. And those two things did not happen, folks. Know what we got instead? And this says a lot. It says a ton about the failures of Jey Uso as your world champion. We got Jey Uso losing cleanly in the center of the ring. That's what we got, folks. And a decent match. It was actually a better match than they'd had at WrestleMania, if you can believe that. But Jey Uso, the question is, why do they even give the belt to Jey Uso? Is it because of The Rock? Is it because of family connections? He's on the board? Because none of it makes sense if you look back. 51 days, folks, okay? After he was champion, he had two title defenses. One on Raw against Seth Rollins, which was a nothing burger because we knew that would end in shenanigans. And one against Logan Paul on a Saturday night's main event, which isn't even a PLE. Okay, he didn't even defend the title after WrestleMania on the two PLEs that they had. That says a lot about how much they trusted Jey Uso. In the last PLE, Money in the Bank, they put him in a tag match. And I think they decided after Money in the Bank to pull the trigger on Jey Uso losing the title and getting it back to Gunther. I don't think this was a long-term booking plan. I just think they finally reached the point where we're kind of limited with Jey, not just, in his ability and his charisma, but storylines were limited with Jey. We've been there, done that with Jey and a lot of these people. Gunther has not been there and done that with the people that could be involved in programs. So thank you, WWE. Thank you, Triple H, for pulling the trigger, taking the title off Jey Uso, because that was not the right decision. But you still have to answer to wrestling nuts, wrestling fans. Why did you do it to begin with, folks? It was lame to begin with, all right? I get the entrance, I get the love, but it's all superficial. There's nothing beyond that, all right? I do this for the love of the game, the passion I have for pro wrestling. So, like I said earlier, if you get anything from this content, please subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me your thoughts. I will respond. But I do thank anybody who watches this content.